right? It's a painful and lonely journey. Like, let's be honest, TTCing sucks. She couldn't understand with the blood war and everything I had that I managed to get pregnant. But it works in ways you cannot see. So this is me sharing my story. Let's chat my TTCing queens or blessed queens. Like, you're blessed. Okay, listen. It's hard, like the emotions are coming up. I kind of went back to the time I was TTCing, and it's just okay. So, hi, welcome. My name is Dominique, and I'm an eclectic person, and I laugh too much, and I'm a blessed mom of one quickie son. Why are the emotions coming at this moment? Like, I just went back to that moment, and I wish I had this information before. So, I had a video call, a family video call yesterday, and I could barely look at myself. That's why I'm even wearing this. The reason being, um, like I couldn't find my neck. This is a like I'll put a picture of a screenshot I made. Like it's I looked, I turned, I looked, and I was just like, no, I'm not looking at it. And then I was the part I cut is obviously my son under, and from there I decided to go back to what I know or what has worked for me in the past, at least to even try. So I decided to do OMED. Okay. So, and I went, I've watched a video of me in my first wannabe OMED month. Like I share experience, I go through things, and I take a camera sometimes with me. And this is the video, I'll put it here. And I realized he walks in way we cannot see, you will make a way. And I realized that we got pregnant either in that month or the week after I did the OMED. Um, so kind of like I saw a kind of correlation. It's my story I'm sharing. It might help somebody because they say black women are twice or two times likely touched by infertility than other women. Like our burden is double, double, just being black. And even I realized after a certain time, like doing the visit, she asked me, I might have something in my body. I'm working on that right now. How did you get pregnant? How did you manage to get pregnant? I say, we were bowling hard. They're like, did you take something and everything? No, because I don't know. She would spend a lot of time in my midsection down there. Now I know, now I understand why, and I'm going to tell you. But medically saying it wasn't it. So I failed my sugar test, so I had gestational diabetes. And I think I'll put the video here. And it seems as if this OMED done for a long while, or um, the 16 to 8, which I wasn't doing after that month. I was most probably doing a 20 to 4, or at the most a 17 to 7. Like, but it was like from that month on, it just went easier and easier, keeping a long fasting window. That's what I realized after, but there's no video of that. But I said in that video, I am still doing 16 to 8, like brunching at like noon or 1 or 2. That's what we're doing. And then eating at like dinner or 6. Or if we did not brunch, no, it wasn't that calculated. But I knew I sat there on the table and I wasn't hungry. Even when I started, I was pregnant. I think I have a video when I say I'm doing intermittent fasting or the all mad while pregnant. It was just on that, no, on that wave, and I didn't realize it. So now, um, I had visceral fat. I had insomnia, which is for people uh, uh, it makes you uh, glucose intolerant, like, and glucose and being pregnant. There's people who want to get pregnant. I give them clomiphene or clomid when they have some sugar and weight issue. But because I was regular, and because the first question always is, how are you regular? Even my OBGYN asked, how are you? Were you regular before? I said, yes. Are you sure? And then she asked me, like, it means each time they send more. I said, yes, I was regular, because she couldn't understand with the blood work and everything I had that I managed to get pregnant. But it works in ways you cannot see. So this is me sharing my story. And the only thing I believe was the game changer, like stop my PCOS from being aggressive and doing its thing, was fasting. Here is the video of, I think it's Christine Wunschmann or Schoenemann or Wunschmann, where she says women should fast, at least do intermittent fasting at the first part of their cycle. But when you're irregular, or for those who are irregular, I don't think it might work. Just better, just intermittent fast. This is what I will do right now. Just intermittent fast. And that video is so underrated, but it has so much information for us. So if you are TTCing, this is my story. Backwards, that like I didn't even know what worked for me, whether it was physical or whatever. But um, seeing the weight I gained after, like it's just been rising, 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 and crescendo, crescendo. Um, gestational diabetes, and um, my cycle went off. Like I'm now irregular. I have hair, like typical PCOS and pre-diabetes, what you can still reverse. And I know that I was in the beginning of that phase, or I was in there, but because I was regular, nobody took my complaint seriously. Like I went to the hospital and I said, as long as you are regular, as you are seeing your bed, what I found out right now, there are some women with PCOS and they are irregular. But at that point, I have a kind of pilosity, mostly on my chest, right? My chest and on my nipple. Not that bad, but it is there, right? So, which is a huge sign of too much male hormone, and the visceral fat, the thirst, the cravings, the sugar cravings. I put a video of the signs you know that you are um, glucose resistant. And I just take everything on that video, those 9 points, I take them. So the only thing really different is that I ate differently. Both of us, unknowingly. I was just doing my things, and it happens that that month, that is the one we got pregnant. Like after basically 6 or 7 weeks of intermittent fasting, and it wasn't the best intermittent fasting. I called it baby step intermittent fasting, but yeah, it worked for me. So I am here to share. Sharing is caring. I wish I had a black sister to tell me this information of black women hated by infertility twice as much as the normal woman. It says something, and it makes sense because back home, women they would tell women to get pregnant very early, just because after they knew it was complicated. But because people don't talk, I don't know why black people are in silence. You will see, like this thing, I open myself on the internet or I talk. This is how I am real life. Like life is too short to be suffering alone on your side. No, if I'm suffering, I will open my mouth and I will talk. And if I have something I can help somebody, maybe it's just me, I will tell. So this is a video you have to send and share to each and every black woman, or maybe others, but our burden is double. So yeah, fasting, Omed, helped me, and that is what I had to say today. Because and it is my conclusion. It might be not yours, but it is my conclusion. It is my experience I'm sharing, like backwards, anachronically. Like I was in there, but didn't know. But the questions they were asking, and why we were teaching, they said everything is okay on the side, on my side. And once you have that diagnosis, people, and then you are left alone, they say, okay, go and be doing the D as if you didn't do it before. Like as soon as me, my problem was I had a regular cycle. So from there, but during the what happened during the pregnancy, or and what I'm putting together right now makes me know that the information I have right now, like I didn't have that much. I hope it could make sense. I hope I wasn't all over the place, mom brain. Like I'm just using 15 minutes where these people are not around. Like I just said, please give me 15 minutes. I have to hear this. I'm already hearing. So thanks for watching this far. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Share the video, of course. As I said, it might help someone. Not even in the sense of YouTube algorithm. I don't care. This is my like my happy place. I do what I want to do, and share it might just help somebody, because we do not share enough. We keep the good things for us, and people are there suffering for lack of information. And you saw how emotional I am. I was at the beginning of the video. It's just like it just brought me back to that place, and it's not a happy place. It's not a place I wish somebody should be and remain. So share the video to take people off of that place of TTCing, of struggling. And it's a lonely journey, right? It's a painful and lonely journey. Like let's be honest, TTCing sucks. I can't even, it sucks. So yeah, let me know in the comment section if you've TTC'd, how fast and how quick or how slow your blessing yeah took or is taking to come, because you are not yet mom, not yet. It's going cries. Let me go and